So the idea of changing the name of Columbus Day to honor people he hurt is being discussed again today, and a local professor thinks it may be a good idea. Fox 4's Rochelle Aline spoke to a history professor about Columbus's full story.
We all know the saying, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. But in 2020, his legacy is being called into question over and over. And on a day we have traditionally celebrated him, I wanted to find out more about his past to better understand our present.
No, he sails under the Spanish crown. He gets a crew.
FGCU professor Jeff Fortney says these are the basics. In the 15th century, the Italian-born Christopher Columbus set off to discover a faster route between Europe and Asia. He eventually landed in the Caribbean and begins to build settlements. But that's not all.
The part that's left off from there is he's also credited with sparking the transatlantic slave trade and sparking a genocide of indigenous peoples.
Fortney says even in his own day, Columbus was known as a brutal man.
Mass hangings, mass executions. It got to the point that there were mass suicides by indigenous peoples.
Fortney explains that it's under this backdrop that we see the current push for Columbus Day to be renamed in honor of the indigenous people who suffered at his hands.
You can address somebody like Columbus. Nobody is saying that we need to go through the history books with whiteout and take out Columbus's name.
At a state level, the only push to change controversial holidays that I could find was this failed Senate Bill 224. It was proposed by State Senator Lauren Book in 2017. It didn't address Columbus Day, but it did hope to stop the birthdays of Robert E. Lee and Jefferson Davis, as well as Confederate Memorial Day, from being recognized as legal holidays. As far as Columbus Day is concerned, Fortney says he's cautiously optimistic that it will eventually be addressed at a state level one day.
I think as a society, if we're going to say that we do in fact value indigenous people, that this is one place where we look and say, maybe it's time to make this change.
I also reached out to that state senator and our local chapter of the ACLU here in Southwest Florida to see if they've gotten any requests to change Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day here in the Sunshine State. In Cape Coral, Rochelle Aline, Fox 4, in your corner.